Hello there, this is Mr. Fingers, talking hands from Batting Circs. Finally, my vinyl deck 2024. And I'm late, as usually, as often, but here we go. Number 1. Favorite record you bought in 2023. This is hard because I don't remember anymore. Did I buy this? I actually had to go check this store, and yes, I bought this year. Wow, Halloween. Fun thing is that I've been listening this more on Spotify, because before, when this was released, I listened quite much from Spotify. Now I have it on CD and on vinyl, but I haven't listened as much. This was so cheap. This was 20 or 22 euros, and it has great booklet and really nice looking booklet, by the way, and it has CDs and vinyl, and of course you have to keep everything what you get. You have to keep it. Number 2, last record you bought 2023. This is something that I haven't yet shown, but here it is. It is Sabaton Great War. Again, something that I've been waiting to get for okay price, and now I found quite okay price, and it has really cool looking this artwork. And actually this is fun because here's lyrics, and it like this artwork keeps going on there. So nice looking, and also sounds good. And it's about true stories. There's a Red Baron, the end of war, to end all wars. There's this poem that was made after the war or during the war, and there is sang there, and yeah, great music. 3. Band or singer who released 2 or more albums in the same year. I chose Viikate, Marraskuun lauluja Part 1 and Part 3. Finnish Slager inspired metal music or something like that. Awesome band, one of my favorite, even though there is still the newest albums that I'm missing, but I'm getting them later. Mostly I have on CDs everything, but I have a couple vinyl also. Number 4, 4 in Finnish. If you could only listen music from one decade, which decade would you choose? And this is really hard. I love especially from 70s, because there was Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, good punk music, and many like Schlager music from 70s in Finland. Awesome stuff with violence and big sound, and these songs that were originally from Italian Schlager music or something that, but translated in Finnish. So that's a really big part of me. But still, for some reason, I chose 80s, because in 80s there was like this album. It sounds awesome, not awful. And there was punk music. There was bands that were first punk music band, then was transforming something else. There was metal music, and it's also, but same time there was plenty of hair metal band that didn't sound so good, because it's always, every era has that moment. There's someone makes some nice thing, and then other one try to be something like that. And this is, I had already on CD, I think two of these versions, but it was released again, mastered for vinyl by, it is there somewhere, by this Samu Oittinen, who had been making really nice sounds for bands like Diablo, which is kind of groove. Some people say outside Finnish groove metal, but to me they're death metal band. That, yeah. But anyways, show a record by a band or singer from Manchester. I have to say that I don't have so much Manchester music, but I chose Peaches because they are originally from Manchester. If I understood right, they have been living their early lives in Manchester. So Peaches. Yeah, I like also Peaches. So I like quite many style or genres. Which band or singer did you listen the most in 2023? This is hard because while I'm working, I listen from Spotify, and there I've been listening bands like Arch Enemy, melodic death metal from Sweden. But this band I listened also, or artist actually, Chad Price, and 69 Eyes. Before the gig, I listened all the time. But Chad Price was also, I listened all the time before the gig, and I went to see him twice, and I bought his vinyl. But I haven't listened so much on vinyl because at home I've been listening other vinyls or CDs. But before the gig, before I had this record, I listened quite much from Spotify. But yeah, I quite much. It's hard to say. He's like a man on guitar, originally from punk band All, but this looks like black metal or death metal album cover. So 7-inch records. I think there is 7 here. Here's Uriah Heep, Joose Keskitalo, again folk music, like quite weird folk music kind of. Mirel Wagner, Steve Carlson should know her, not personally. Muuan Mies and Joose Keskitalo. Stratovarius, their CD, but it comes with 7-inch. It is there. Trust me, it's size even. And other one, I think these are the last Stratovarius album that I have been buying because I haven't listened them. After Timo Talk, and then one of my favorite artists ever, Katri Helena, Finnish Lager music, and Lintu ja lapsi. Listen that song, Lintu ja lapsi. Who's coming to your party? Choose 4 music related people to come. Imaginary Diary. I don't want to be an imaginary. I want real food. Past or present, who would you invite? Well, I would invite Ken Hensley, because I met him twice, and the only time I have been as nervous was back then when I met him for some reason. But yeah, I'd like to talk to him about life and music. Same goes with Max Cavalera and Dave Mustaine from Megadeth and Marko Annala. And I think this is quite good combo also to talk about music. They are more like metal style, but it's also would be great to hear what they think about Ken Henley's life and what he's been through, and is there some common things the life that they have been going, like getting famous and not so famous part of life and that kind of stuff. So it would be quite interesting, I would say. At least for me. I don't know. Hopefully also for them. Then we go number 9. 9. We lost them. Choose a musician who passed away 2023, and I chose Hiroshi Mori. I don't know, do I pronounce him right? But anyway, Hiroshi, also known Heath from X-Japan, and he played also bass on Art of Life, which is quite nice. Long single. So, yeah. Japanese music, if you didn't guess. Imagine you could only listen to music from one country. Which country would you choose? And to me, it's quite easy. It would be Finland, because I think we have so quality music, even though we are small country and we have many kind of styles. I chose this album Pohjan tähden because this is Popera, one of the bands that describes also quite well, because they have been changing kind of their sound all the time, and the band members have been changing, but they're still going. And they have like blues and quite Motorhead style and pop, not pop, but anyway, ballad stuff also. Name 3 vinyl community channels you discovered in 2023. This was hard. So hard. TMBLR812, only 220 subs. Andy Ford, already 330 subs, though last year first video that he made was DAG video. Tokyo Vinyl, living there in Japan, so great. Yeah, Tokyo Vinyl, living, it's cool because he's living there and he's going through these record stores there, so it's because that's the one thing that I'd like to do again, go to Japan and all those record stores. So, record you bought when you were a teenager. I think I was teenager when I bought Sweet Freedom from Uriah Heep. Do I remember right? At least other records from them I bought. Oh, show funk or soul record. I like this one. Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, and with nice booklet. Nice album. Many of you have it. So, a record you think everyone has? I feel that this is quite common thing, but I didn't have. But now I have. I haven't listened to it yet. And then, so record that you think people don't have. Where it is? My question. So a record you think nobody has. I would say maybe some has, but I don't remember anyone showing this, and I will show this because this is also something that I haven't listened. The original Human Being, Blue Cheer, and I haven't listened to them yet, like I said, but this looked so interesting that I will keep it. Yeah. Blue Cheer. Then, She's a Great, a record by a female artist you bought in 2023. She is great. And she is Diana Ross the last time I saw him? Simple answer. 16 favorite video you posted on your channel in 2023, and the favorite video you watched on the vinyl community in 2023. I would say, because it was quite late this last year, big haul video, because I got kind of as gift quite many vinyl records, so that's my favorite. And first, I try to think all videos. I like room tour videos. I've been watching them lately. Not only like music related, but also game related. Because even though I don't have as many games, almost nothing actually, except some old PlayStation 2 games. But yeah, and of course like old Commodore 64 games, but not here. But I still have them. I will say Tokyo Vinyl's first video that I saw from Tokyo Vinyl channel, and it was something when he went to some record stores and through the vinyls, crate digging, how you say it, crate digging. Yeah. Anyway, I loved. I like to watch what kind of things you can buy in Japan and what's the price. So maybe one day I'm going there. Show a record you describe as 90s classic. And I don't have this on vinyl, I have this on CD, because 90s was CD time. And yeah, I'm guessing that I'm not getting also this on vinyl, because I already have it. And yeah, but Amorphis, Tales from the Thousand Lakes, Finnish death metal band, one of the best albums, and there's some people say it's kind of doomy, and there was this keyboards, and yeah, it's a really classic for me, important album and important songs for me. Though I think I came to party for this a little bit later than this was released, because it was 94, yeah, maybe, yeah, but still, I love them. If I could walk into the cover, look through your collection and choose a record cover you'd like to be part of, and I like this, because actually I was thinking one female artist, and she's standing on island, and there's no one else. That describes a Finnish mentally. Then Timo Rautiainen Triunis Klauros, lauluja Suomesta, songs from Finland or about Finland, describes also Finnish mentally really well. Man alone standing in front of this really beautiful view, also really Finnish view, lots of lake, land of the thousand lakes, and alone with his what it's called, this tool. And yeah, of course, if he would be there and I would, then he wouldn't be alone anymore. But yeah, it's a beautiful, that kind of view. So I'm being that. It's like greatest hits. Show a record you're so familiar with that it feels like greatest hits. I'm guessing that I'm not the only one, and this isn't first time that I'm showing this on some vinyl deck, I guess, because this could be my answer for so many questions, and this is something that I like to listen. Actually, I need to think about also getting this on CD, because this is something that I like to listen when I like to listen Madonna, and this when I listen new sound system for me, and it's Alice Cooper Trash, and it has so many hits. It's full of hits, and it's also because of Desmond Child. But everything that Desmond Child has touched isn't hit for me, like this The Rasmus Finnish band that I liked their early stuff, but Desmond Child's stuff that they did, it's not the same. But yeah. Anyways, number 20, last question, 20 in Finnish. Show me album that was released in 1974. These are 20 questions, and I will show this album that I bought from Estonia, nearby Finland. They speak quite, if you're American, listen them, you think it's same language, I guess, but it's not. But we have some common, same words, but they can be different meaning. But Uriah Heep, Wonderworld, I know everything wasn't vinyl, because I love CDs, I love vinyl, I love cassettes, and nowadays I think I also might like some files, FLAC files. I'm not so into them, and I haven't bought them yet, but it might be that I'm thinking, should I buy? Because I have new system, I have new equipment, so I'd like to test that, and I need to have. Well, I'm talk about it later, but these are my questions. If you haven't done your vinyl deck for this year, please go to see Rob Walker's Let the Music Play channel, Vinyl Community, the Vinyl Deck 2023, and make your own answers. This is also a really good way to start making videos, or you can go through every year and you can do Vinyl Deck 2020, Vinyl Deck 22, and so on. Maybe you can do by yourself Vinyl Deck 1969, year of the Woodstock. And now I should go to sleep. Have a nice day. Bye bye.